Saturday WNBA. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and we're back with another WNBA PrizePicks video. If you don't have that PrizePicks account, you want to join along, use our promo code CashKeg. Play $5, get $50 instantly. It is that easy. Get those brooms out. Sweep 3-0 yesterday. Felt really good about those plays. Today we have the tool is liking one in particular. I'll show you that. Again, you can get the tool for a 3-day trial if you want to check out our WNBA custom projections, NBA, NHL, MLB. You can check all that out using code TOOLS at checkout for a free 3-day trial. So let's dive in. Let's talk some WNBA plays. Let's get after it. All right, WNBA desktop is up here. A little PrizePicks action. We're going to do fantasy score for all three of them here. I said we're going to go fantasy score. 3-game slate here on Saturday. We got a 3 p.m. game, and then I believe 8 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Eastern, so kind of spread out, which is nice. You can watch all of them if you would like. We got 2 plays for the 3 p.m. game, and then we got 1 play for the 10 p.m. There was 1 play I really wanted to play, to be honest with you, and we just don't have a whole lot up right now. I'm recording this at about 3 a.m. on Saturday, and I am dog tired, but I wanted to get something out here for what we had. Especially when I looked at our projections, and we'll look at those real quick. PrizePick Projection EV tool, you'll get this with your tools or elite subscription service. Again, you can get it for absolutely free for 3 days. You want to try it. But I saw B grades. You don't see this too often. If you've been a subscriber in the past, we've added this grade system so you can kind of see. You don't see B's and A's too much. And Skylar Diggins really, with 2 B grades here. And a lot of that has to do with fantasy score and points, rebounds, and assists. We got her less 27.5. We got her for 24.37, and then fantasy score. I'm going to go this. We got her for almost 3.5. Well, so either one of these is fine if you want to go points and assists. No problem with any of 3 of those with Skylar Diggins. That's the first one we're doing. But I said fantasy score, so I'll stick with it. Again, you can see it's already kind of a popular play. And she just really hasn't been shooting as much. The first start of the season, 15, 17, 14, 16, 16 shots, playing a lot heavier minutes too, 36, 37 minutes. These last 5 games kind of settled down a little bit. Gabby Williams has been a little bit more aggressive if you watch these games. But these last 5 games, 28, 26, 33, 32, 32 minutes. So they've come down quite a bit. They can really go about anywhere here, going up against Phoenix. Now, she did put up a monster score, Phoenix. I will say that, fantasy score-wise. But it's not the same team really playing either because we don't have Alyssa Thomas. She is out. So having her not play, I think hurts them a little bit here. But she put up a monster 58 fantasy score against them where they won by 7 at home. Again, she played 38 minutes that game. Then after that, she just kind of really took a back seat. Really shot selection. Again, 9, 11, 10, 15, 7 shots. Just not shooting the ball a ton. So 33.5 fantasy score. I understand why that's less. If the trend's going to continue, again, they can do a little bit of everything, right? With this team, NECA can do whatever she wants. Gabby, again, she's been more aggressive, playing probably the most minutes. And Clark's back starting. Wheeler's been great off the bench. So. Yeah, I kind of agree with this with less than 33.5 fantasy score. Now the 3 o'clock game here, where we're going, again, pretty popular here, but A'ja Wilson, 54, going up against the expansion team in the Valkyrie here. And she's only cleared this in 2 of the 7 games that she's played. 6 games she's played this season. Did it against the Liberty on opening night for them, putting up 60, and then she put up a monster 77 burger against the Sparks. But I think she'll come close to it, but they're also 12.5 point favorites here playing Valkyrie. They're on the road, but it is 163.5 total. They are 12.5 point favorites here against the Valkyrie. Valkyrie's been playing tough. I will give them that. It's always makes you nervous taking any kind of less than projection on Asia Wilson because she can just absolutely go ham when she wants to. So again, makes you a little bit nervous, especially when you want to see, any sort of, blocks, stocks. They can kind of add up a little bit. So again, makes you a little bit nervous, but maybe we don't see, massive game out of her. So I'll take a chance at 54, less than this. But again, always makes you nervous taking a less than her for Asia Wilson. The one I really wanted to look for fantasy score, the one I was like, one eyeball, didn't see it on the tools. And I'm like, well, they must not have it on PP. And they're right. There's no, for the Indiana Fever, there's no Lexi Hall. She's going to play a ton of minutes. I was all over her that first game with Lexi Hall. I'm waiting for that play. If you want to head into the Discord, you can check that out. Again, also in the Discord, I gave out a 3-unit play. I don't give those out very often. That's my max unit. I gave that out for Sunday's championship game for soccer. Gave that out. So if you want to check it out, I put that in the Discord for our Quan and Elite subscribers. Already dropped that thing. I had to jump on it before anything moved. But yeah, less than this. And then the third and final play we're going to look at here, I'm going to go to Janelle Saloon here. I'm going to go less than 22.5 fantasy score for her. Just again, a spot where she had a couple great games, and then, she's not been fantastic these last two games, putting up only 15 and 8.5 here. And one thing about the Valkyrie I noticed is they play a lot of people. Like they'll run, it seems like an 8 to 9 lady rotation here. And if it's just tough, it's really tough. Tiffany Hayes should be out, but she's a guard. Just not expecting a massive game out of Janelle here. If we kind of look at points, rebounds, and assists, points and rebounds with her, I'm just not loving it. So again, I'm taking less on all three here on Saturday. I'm gonna be 100% honest here. I don't love this as much as Fridays. I felt like Fridays, looking at the tools, I felt like we were in much better situations that we are, but there's just not a ton that's up here to even choose from, let alone finding some quality plays. Even looking at our tools, the one again that's standing out the most is Skylar Diggins, which I completely understand. We don't see B and A grades often, but that is definitely going to be the number one play for me for this Saturday. So again, enjoy some WNBA. If you want access to more picks that we have, tools, again, you can do those tools. Just use that promo code tools at checkout to get a free 3-day trial to check out those tools that I showed you here. So with that, appreciate you guys. I got to get some sleep. It's 3 a.m. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.